ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. We have been meditating on the meanings of Vishnu Sahasranama. Till now, I have given you the introduction of who wrote this, what is this conversation all about, the conversation between Bhishma and Yudhishthira, his questions, and how Bhishma replied. All those replies are also like meditations. And then in the video before this one, we ended it up at Nyas. And then I have told in all the videos that certain books have certain Dhyan mantras extra or certain procedures extra. Some of the books I have seen they don't have it. So the Dhyan mantras, that the Dhyan shlokas that I'm going to read today, some publications don't have it. So if your book does not have these Dhyana mantras, please do not worry, because the main important thing is the 1,000 names of Vishnu Sahasranam. These are extras given in here. And the 1,000 names of Vishnu Sahasranam are Dhyan by itself. But for some reason, maybe it is because of the tradition that is going on, or for customs that are being practiced for many years, all these things have been added in certain books, and some of the books don't have it. Some books, some publications also have some Pap Vimochan mantra for Vishnu Sahasranam, and then people have questioned me, oh, what is this Pap Vimochan mantra given by Rudra? So let me just tell you, if your book does not have it, don't worry. There is no Pap Vimochan you have to do with Vishnu Sahasranam. In South Indian families, Vishnu Sahasranam is sung in every home for generations, and only good things have happened. There is no curse here. The Pap Vimochan, the Sharp Vimochan mantras has been given in some North Indian publications, and those are basically for the devotee. Not, there is no curse to Vishnu Sahasranam. For that is for the devotees, so that we have sinful tendencies, and we end up, after doing all this puja part, we again go back to some sinful tendencies. So all those sinful things that we do, let them all go away, and we sit with a pure mind and we meditate on Lord Vishnu. For that, possibly those things have been introduced in Vishnu Sahasranam in certain traditions. But Vishnu Sahasranam, actually all those things are not required. It is just between a conversation between Yudhishthir and Vishnu and the 1,000 names. That's about it. Anything extra is just extra. It is because of the tradition. So right now I'm going to read some Dhyan mantras. Again, these are extras. Some books have it, some books don't have it. And I'm going to read 7 Dhyan mantras. Some publications I have seen only 6 Dhyan mantras. Some I have seen only 4 Dhyan mantras. So again, I said, it's how in a certain place certain traditions went on, and those were given in the books, so that it becomes easier for the reader not to go here and there, and they have everything right in the book. And so that became like a Vishnu Sahasranam, the whole thing they read. But Vishnu Sahasranam is just the conversation between them and then the 1,000 names, that's all. But let's get into the dhyana now, the extra dhyanas that have been given. Shirodanvat pradeshe suchimani vilasat saiktairmoktikanam malakliptasanastha spatikamani nibairmoktikirmanditangah shubhrairabhrairadarabhrair rupari virachitairmuktapiyushavarshahi anandinah puniyadari nalina gada shankhapanir mukundah. This dhyana starts with meditating on Lord Vishnu. And what is his name here? His name is Mukunda. Mukunda means the one who gives us mukti. So we pray to that God who is called Mukunda, who can give us liberation. What is he? What is his form? Well, where is he? His form is, he has 4 hands. In one hand, he is holding the conch. Then he's holding the lotus, then he's holding the disc, and he's holding a mace. The conch signifies all knowledge. So if we meditate on Lord, his name is Mukunda or Vishnu, another name. When we meditate on him and say we meditate on his conch, conch means the devotee who is worshipping Vishnu through Vishnu Sahasranam, he gets all the knowledge. Kon signifies all the knowledge. If you meditate on the lotus in his hand, lotus signifies Lakshmi ji, which is the goddess of prosperity and wealth. So if you are meditating on Lord Vishnu, you have all the prosperity in your hand. If you meditate on the mace, signifies strength. Those who do Vishnu Sahasranam and meditate on Vishnu, they get all the strength. And then if you meditate on the disc, it is called Sudarshan disc. Sudarshan means just by looking at it, you feel better, you feel good. It's a very good darshan. And it's a disc. It's a Kal Chakra. Anybody who's meditating on the Kal Chakra, the disc, Sudarshan Chakra, they'll be freed from the cycle of birth and death. So when we meditate on Vishnu and all the four things of him, this is the meditation. So here he says, I meditate on that Mukunda who is the giver of liberation, who in his four hands has all these four things. And then where is this Vishnu? Well, he is sitting in a place near a milky ocean. Shirod Anvat Pradeshe, near a milky ocean. So we meditate on the milky ocean, on a white ocean, with so much of milky waves coming. So just imagine the ocean with milky waves. And the sand of that ocean, near the ocean, how is that? So we usually have sand here on earth, the sand sparkles with some silica in it. But this Shira Sagar, this milky ocean where Bhagavan Vishnu is residing, the sand there is made out of powdered pearls. So all the darshan you are doing is all white, shining, bright, powdered pearls, and you suddenly see diamonds sprinkled everywhere. So the ocean white, the sand white, powdered pearl, and in between sprinkled diamonds. Shirodhanvat pradeshe shuchimani vilasat saiktair moktikanam mala kliptasanastha spatikamadi nibhair moktikair manditangah. And in this place, he is sitting on a throne. How is the throne decorated? Well, the throne also has a decoration of all pearls, because pearls come from ocean. So the ocean is also giving pearls, and these pearls are used to decorate the throne. And he's sitting on that throne. And what is his own ornaments that he's wearing? Well, his own ornaments are also the same, made out of pearls. So pearls have different shades. So here everything is white, but since it is pearls, we can take the liberty of pearls sometimes are also darker in shape, sometimes yellow in shape. So he's wearing pearls. His bangles, his everything is decorated with pearls. Necklace is pearls, his rings are pearls, his crown is also probably bedecked with pearls. And not only pearls, there are certain gems in between. Whatever the gems are coming from the ocean, it is all in his ornaments and is bedecked with that. And his throne is also having pearls and crystals and everything, and is sitting there nicely. And he's sitting there, and on the top, when you see, the skies are beautiful. They are also very white. Shubhrai, Abhrai, Adhabhrai. And they are not only white, but they appear also like as if they are going to throw some torrential rains. Rains of what? Nectar. So you are seeing Vishnu sitting here nicely on the throne, right near the milky ocean, enjoying. And then you look at the sky, and from the sky, there is this nectars, showers of nectar flowing down, and he is blissful. Looking at him, we are also blissful, and we meditate on this Vishnu with four hands. Just by looking at him, all prosperity, all knowledge, all strength will be given to you, and you will be getting moksha, liberation. This was the first dhyana. Now go to the second one, second meditation. The second meditation is the meditation of the universal form of Bhagavan Vishnu. He says, Bhuhu padau yasya nabhirviyadasura अनिलश्चन्द्र सूर्यो च नेत्रे कर्णावाशा शिरोद्यौरमुखमपि दानो यस्य वास्तेयमब्धिः अन्तस्थं यस्य विश्वं सुरनरखगो भोगि गन्धर्वदैव दैत्यैः चित्रं रं रं रमयते तं त्रिभुवनवपूषं विष्णुमीशं नमामि. He says, I meditate. So this Vishnu is sitting near an ocean, but he is the one in whose belly the whole universe is there. And he is so cosmic, he's so big. His bhuhu paduyasya, the his feet are this earth. So now we are imagining or visualizing the universal form, and his feet, where is his feet? His feet is on the earth. All right. We take our attention to his navel area and we see it is breathing. And when he's breathing, the belly is moving. What is that breath? That is the 10 vital airs. So everything, that is his apparatus, his breathing apparatus is the wind. Then we go up, then we take our meditation more higher and we see his eyes. Oh, what are these eyes? These are nothing but the sun and the moon that we see daily. Sometimes the sun and the moon come together. So if you see that together, you know these are Vishnu's eyes. And then we go more up on the sides. Oh, he has ears. What are the ears? All the directions are his ears. We go more up. Oh, he has a head on the top of the head. What is that crown on the top of the head? Well, all the Dyoha, all the heavenly loka, that is his head. And then we look at his mouth. From his mouth, there is fire coming. And his abdomen is the ocean. So, Karna Vasha Shirodhyar Mukhamapi Dahano Yasya Vastevam the abdomen is his ocean. And Antastham Yasya Vishwam, and inside him the entire universe is there. So we are all inside Bhagwan Vishnu. Okay, that's the universal form. And in that universe, what is there? He says, all the Sura, Nara, Khaga, Go, Bhogihi, Gandharva, Daivite, Datyai, all the Sura, all the Devatas, all the human living beings, all the birds, the animals, the reptiles, the Gandharvas, all the, even the Asuras, the Daityas, everything that you see, everything is inside Vishnu and they are all enjoying their life. This is the cosmic form of Bhagwan Vishnu. Chitram ram ramayate tam tribhuvan vapusham. Oh, the whole body of this universal form of Vishnu is consisting of the three worlds. And in these three worlds, there are different forms of life. They are all enjoying. And this is all inside this universal form or the cosmic form of Vishnu. That Vishnu, we bow to him. So this was the second meditation. So wherever your eyes go, whenever you think, one is to meditate like this, and then whenever you're in the world, wherever your eyes go, whatever you see, sometimes if you feel your breath coming, your breathing, what is that breath coming from Bhagwan Vishnu? You look at the ocean, you just see him and you say, okay, that ocean is nothing but his belly. You look at everybody enjoying life. Why are they enjoying life? Because we are all in this universal form of Bhagavan Vishnu. And he is Anandi. He is enjoying pleasure. So we are also Anandi. We are also enjoying pleasures. That Vishnu who is spread everywhere, we bow down to him. So after these two mantras, there are more shlokas given in my book. I'm going to read that. Shantakaram bhujagashayanam padmanabham sunesham vishwadharam gaganasadrisham meghavarnam shubhangam lakshmikantam kamalanayanam yogi virdhyanagamyam vande vishnum bhavabhayaharam sarvalokaikanatham. Shantakaram, his form is that of peace, very peaceful. You look at Vishnu, he is peaceful. And Bhujangashayanam, he is sitting he's lying down, not sitting. He's lying down on a bed of bhujangas. Bhujanga means serpent. Serpent. So he lies down on the bed of Ananta Sheshnag. The serpent is called as Ananta Sheshnag, and serpent is his bed. And Bhujanga is because it keeps moving. Just imagine a bed of snakes. And snakes just don't are never sitting properly, they're moving. And they are poisonous. And this snake has 1,000 mouths. But still, this snake becomes the bed of Vishnu. And Vishnu, nothing happens to him. He is nicely peaceful. Sometimes these serpents, they symbolically represent our temptations. Bhagwan Vishnu is in us. If somebody knows how to control temptation, then you can be like Vishnu. Bhagwan is sitting on this 1,000-hooded snake, yet he is peaceful. Means he has control, he has a full control over temptations. And that's why he's sleeping peacefully. If we look at his form, that's what we should learn. If you can control your temptations, your form will also become just like Vishnu. Very peaceful. So Bhujagashayanam, Padmanabham, he's Padmanabham. From his navel comes a lotus, and from that lotus comes Brahma, and from that Brahma comes this whole universe. So he is the actual source, he is the actual creator of the universe. And then Vishwadharam, he is the Adhara, he is the foundation of this universe. Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Megha Varnam Shubhangam, he is like the sky, and he is like the Megha Varna, he's got the complexion of a rain-laden cloud. It's very important by the rain-laden cloud. When you look at him, he is peaceful. The whole world is his foundation. He is the foundation of the whole world, and he is spread everywhere. He is like the sky. He is ethereal, and his color is like the rain-laden clouds. And what are these rain-laden clouds going to give us? They are going to shower nectar of bliss, joy, happiness. So when somebody is praying to Lord Vishnu with the Vishnu Sahasranama, all this is going to follow. And Shubhangam, every limb of his is beautiful, giving you auspiciousness. So when you look at him, every limb is beautiful and auspicious. And so if you look at his eyes, beautiful, auspicious, that is going to come to you. Look at his nose, beautiful, auspicious, this is going to come to you. Smile, beautiful, auspicious. His hands, beautiful, auspicious. Feet, beautiful, auspicious. When you look at him, he is showering his grace on his devotees from each and every limb. That's how we look at him. Shubhangam. And then he is Lakshmi Kantam. He is the beloved of Goddess Lakshmi. So of course, if you do Vishnu Sahasranam, Goddess Lakshmi is going to be there blessing you. And then he is Kamal Nayanam. He has a lotus petal eye. The lotus means you look at the lotus, it will give you cooling effect. So people are suffering in this world because of the bodily problems, mental problems, psychological problems, problems of the planets. So many things, problems and problems and problems, and we are suffering, we are burning in these problems. But when we start doing the Vishnu Sahasranam and we look at Vishnu, he is sending out waves of chillness, waves of coolness. He makes us feel nice. So that is why he is Kamal Nayanam. And then he has big eyes. Kamal Nayanam means like very big eyes. So he can see everywhere. So nobody is hidden from him. Anywhere, whoever is there, if they call on Vishnu, he is protecting them. And he is giving them all the love that they need. And then Yogi Bhir Dhyana Gamyam. All the yogis are always focused on him and he lives in their hearts. And then Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarva Lokaikanatham. We bow down to such a Vishnu who is the master, who is the only master, Sarva Lokaikanatham, Ek Meva. He is the only master of this whole universe. We bow down to him and he removes the fear. And not only fear he removes us from repeated cycle of birth and death. Of course, he is Mukunda, he is Vishnu, he is everything. So we pray to this master of the universe who can remove the fear of repeated birth and death, and who can remove all fears, all insecurities of our life. Then comes the next one, the fourth one. Here it says, Megha Shamam Pita Kausheyavasam Srivatsangam Kaustubodhabhasitangam Punyopetam Pundrikaya Taksham Vishnum Mande Sarvalokaikkanatham. The next Dhyan mantra also starts with the same thing. We go down to this Bhagavan Vishnu, who is the master of all the lokas. And how does he look? Megha Shamam. Same meaning. His complexion is like that of the rain-laden clouds. And I told you what the rain-laden clouds means. Means he is going to shower his bliss, happiness, prosperity. You think of it, it's going to follow. So if you do Vishnu Sahasranama, all this is of course is going to follow. So more than that, his love, the form, rain-laden form is showers of love is going to flow when you pray to Bhagavan Vishnu, who is Megha Shama Varnam, means he is the complexion of the rain-laden clouds. Then Pita Kausheya Vasam, he is wearing yellow colored dress, yellow pitambar, a silken cloth. And then comes Srivatsankam Kaustubhodhasitangam. And then he has a mark of Sri Vatsa on his chest. This Sri Vatsa mark has many meanings. It's like a lock of hair on the right side of his chest. It's like a golden light sometimes on the chest. It is the seat of Lakshmi on his chest. Lakshmi is there inside in his chest, in his heart, and she is shining bright. So even though you are looking at Vishnu, do not think that his Shakti is not there. His Shakti is in his heart, and she is Lakshmi, and she is shining bright. And this is also the mark of Bhrigu, who is a great devotee of Vishnu. Not only Bhrigu, this indicates that Bhagwan carries the devotion of all his devotees inside his heart. So when we look at Bhagwan Vishnu, we are seeing Lakshmi ji in the Srivatsa, and we are seeing all the devotees and their love shining forth from his heart, and this is called as Sri Vatsam. Alright. Then Kaustub Udbhasitangam, and then he is wearing a necklace which has a Kaustuba gem, and he is looking very beautiful because of the Kaustuba gem. Then Punyopetam Pundrikaya Taksham, he is surrounded by all great people, all devotees. Punyopetam, and if you just look at him, and you will be blessed. So he can give you blessings, and he is surrounded by blessed persons. He is Pundrikaya Taksham, and his eyes are like lotus, and it is spread very long, so that nobody is hidden from him. So one meaning of Pundrikaksh is the lotus-eyed one. The other meaning which Shankaracharya has given is the one who lives in the cave of your heart, or the lotus of your heart. So that one who lives in the lotus of the heart, he is also called as Pundrikaksha, and he sees everything that we say to him, that we do for him. So this is the meaning of the fourth sloka. We bow down to that Vishnu who is in our heart, who has beautiful lotus eyes. Just by looking at those lotus eyes, all our pain and suffering goes away, and is surrounded by blessed saintly persons. Just by looking at these saintly persons, we also will get all the saintly qualities, and he bears the mark of Lakshmi and Bhrigu in his chest, and the Kaustub gem, and he is dark complexioned and wearing yellow garments. We bow to such Vishnu who is everywhere. Namastamasta bhutanam adi bhutaya bhubrite aneka rupa rupaya Vishnave prabha Vishnave. He is the source, he is the origin of everyone, and he has taken many forms. He is Vishnu spread everywhere, and he is Prabha Vishnu, because of whom the creation comes forth. We bow down to him. Then comes the sixth shloka. Sashanka chakram sakirita kundalam sapita vastram sarasi ruhekshanam sahara vaksha sthala shobhikaustibham namami vishnum shirisa chaturbhujam. Again, this is a Vishnu mantra. Again, he says, we bow down to that Vishnu. We meditate upon him inside our head, and we bow down to him, who that Vishnu who has four hands. And what does he have in his forehand? Same things: the conch, the lotus, the disc, and the mace. We bow down to all of this, and I have already explained the meaning of Sudarshan Chakra, and what this indicate. So just by meditating upon this Vishnu who has all the four things, we are going to get all knowledge, all prosperity, all strength, and we will be given liberation. And this Bhagavan, Sashanka Chakram, Sakirita Kundalam, he is wearing beautiful kundal in his ears. This kundal are Shruti and the Vedas. So all of this is coming. He just wear the Shrutis and the Vedas as kundal, as ornaments in his ears. And then Sakirit, he is also wearing a nice crown, a beautiful crown. And Sapita Vastram, he wears a yellow silken garment. Sarasi Ruhekshanam, he has a beautiful lotus-like eyes. We have meditated on the lotus-like eyes. Just by looking at it, those lotus-like eyes are oozing compassion and love and coolness and nectars. So we are getting that. Sahara Vakshastalaha Shobhi Kaustubham, and he is wearing a beautiful garland in his on his chest. When we look at Bhagwan's garland, if there are flower garlands, sometimes they say that he wears a garland of 5 colors, indicating his devotees in the 5 mellows. Some people worship him in the Shant Rasa, some they worship him in the mellow of Sevak, Dasya Rasa, like a servant. Some worship him like a friend. Some worship him like the devotee becomes the parent, parental affection, and some worship him in conjugal love. So these 5 flowers will indicate Bhagwan has taken all the devotees and is wearing in the form of garland. Sometimes he is called Vanmali, means he takes all the flowers of the forest, whatever is available in season, you just offer it to him, and he accepts all of them and he is wearing it on himself. Har means surrender. It also means that when a devotee completely surrenders from his heart, mind and soul, the devotee is accepting his har, means he has surrendered, and Bhagwan takes that har and puts it on his neck. So when we are looking at Bhagwan's garland, it is the devotee's surrender. Also, garlands are made up of flowers. Flowers are known as Suman. Suman means beautiful minds. So those devotees who have given their beautiful minds at the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, Bhagwan is taking those beautiful minds and wearing it as a garland. So that is another meaning. Sahara Vakshatala Shobhi Kaustubham, and then he is wearing a Kaustuba Mani. It's a gem which he is wearing on his neck. Then Namami Vishnum Shirsha Chaturbhujam. We bow down to such a Vishnu who is so beautiful. So after this 6 shlokas, some of the books will be like only this many shlokas. But in my book, there is one extra shloka. And that's the most beautiful shloka. I love this shloka because till now we meditated, oh, that Vishnu who is in some Shir Sagar. I don't know where the Shir Sagar is. I can only visualize. Alright, that Vishnu who is in the cosmic form. Yes, I know. But I want to see that Vishnu. I want to touch him. I want to feel him. Why is he so far? Why can't he come near? Alright, that Vishnu who is in the heart of the yogis. I got it. He's like Paramatma. He's like the super soul in my heart. But I want him to come out and do some leelas. He is beautiful. He is dark complexion. He is wearing yellow garments. Oh yes, I know somebody who is like that, who wore yellow garment and who wears a beautiful kundal. I know who's that. So now they are giving us the hint. Who is that? छायायां परिजातस्य हेमसिंहासनोपरि आसीनम् अम्बुदश्याममाया ताक्षम् अमलङ्कृतं चन्द्राननं चतुर्बाहुं श्रीवत्साङ्कितवक्षसं रुक्मिणी सत्यभामाभ्यां सहितं कृष्णाश्रये. Now they are giving us who that Vishnu is. Till now you are meditating. He is become Krishna. So he was in the heart, he was in the universe, he was in Vaikuntha, in Ksheerasagar, and he has all this resemblance. But who was he? Who is this 400? He is Krishna, and Krishna incarnated on earth. And now the form that they are showing us, that is, they say, this is the Dwarkapati Krishna who is with Rukmini and Satyabhama. So here when he came down, same Krishna who came down here showed his 400 forms many a times. He showed his Aishwarya, he showed his opulences in this place. So we bow down to that Krishna who is with Rukmini and Satyabhama, and what is he doing? He is sitting on a swing, golden swing. And what is he doing there? This golden swing is like his asan right now, Singhasan, and he's sitting there, and what is he doing? He's swinging, enjoying. And where? Oh, below a Parijata tree. Parijata tree is a tree that came from heaven for Satyabhama. So he's sitting with Rukmini, Satyabhama on a golden throne below the Parijata tree, right near in Dwarka, and he is looking very beautiful, same color, dark colored, and he is fully adorned with lots of jewels. So we bow down to such a Vishnu. He is not Vishnu anymore, he has become Krishna, and we bow down to Krishna along with his consorts Rukmini and Satyabhama, and he is appearing so beautiful right now. How? They say Chandrananam. His face appears like moon. So, and he has very broad eyes. So his face is appearing like moon. He has very broad eyes, and he has 4 hands, and his chest is adorned by the Shri Vatsa mark. Now, till now, we were taking the meaning. Shri means Lakshmi's seat, because he was Vishnu. But now, in this shloka, he is Krishna. So now the Shri, who is that Shri? That Shri is Shriji. Who is that Shriji? Shriji is Radha Rani. So when he has come with Krishna, even though Rukmini and Satyabhama are there, okay, but he has a Srivats mark, and that Srivats mark is the mark of Radharani, because Radharani is the soul. Atma Ramasya Krishnasya Dhruvam Atma Asti Shri Radhika. Shri Radhika is the soul of Shri Krishna, and she is shining as the Srivats mark. So we bow down to Radha and Krishna and all his Ranis in Dwarka. So these were the 7 Dhyana shlokas that is given in my book. Your book may have it. Then you can meditate like this. If it doesn't have, don't worry. The next video we will start with the 1000 names, and then you can meditate on the 1000 names of Bhagwan Vishnu. So with that we come to an end, and then we will see you in next video. Till then, Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna.